What is going on, guys? It's Jake, and today I've got kind of a sad video for you. We're not going to be talking about something hype, something awesome. We're going to be talking about a misstep, a misfire, a failure, if you will. But before we do that, we need to talk about a Beyblade really quick. Do you guys remember Galaxy Zeus? Now, Galaxy Zeus is a stamina type Beyblade that it was kind of an evolution to Zillion Zeus. You see Zillion Zeus in the show. In the first season, it's owned by Zach. And then in August 2017, the 3-on-3 booster set, it was B90, if I remember right. We saw the release of Galaxy Zeus. And while it was not the best performing Beyblade, it still just looked really cool and had a lot of really cool parts. It had metal balls in the layer that kind of shifted weight around. It had a painted red 4-disc, and then the driver planet, while it wasn't the best, was still really interesting. Overall, it's a Beyblade that I think wasn't really competitively viable, but it was really cool to have in your collection. And I actually have one right here, and I've kind of lost the meteor frame that came with it, but it did come with a meteor frame. But, you know, while, like I said, it wasn't the best, it just had a lot of just really cool features. But, there was one problem, though. It never appeared in the anime. And, you know, while you're thinking, you know, it's not really that big of a deal, there were Beyblades that came out that didn't appear in the anime before, like Guardian Kirbyus, Galaxy Zeus, like I just said. But the problem is, Hasbro doesn't really, or just didn't really make Beyblades that didn't appear in the anime besides their exclusive ones, like Surtur and Diomedes. Beyblade Burst Evolution, the second season, came and went, and we never saw Galaxy Zeus or Guardian Kirbyus at all, which is kind of sad. I don't really think it's the biggest deal. It'd be much worse if we didn't see like a main Beyblade or something, but we never got it in the anime, and while I really wish we would have gotten it, we just never did, and it sucks. It really does. But wait! 1 second! We did get it! Kind of. And I kind of wish we didn't. So let's get right into it. So when pictures and information over Beyblade Burst Turbo first started coming out, when we started seeing pictures of like the starters and their boxes, we also got pictures of dual packs. And in these dual packs was actually something kind of interesting. We were actually going to get Hasbro releases for Screw Trident, Galaxy Zeus, and Guardian Kirbyus. Rejoice! We have gotten the Beyblades that we have all wanted. Oh, but no. Hasbro pulled a very turbo-tastic move and kind of messed them up. Or at least messed the Hasbro version of Galaxy Zeus up pretty bad. So let's unbox it and talk about it really quick. So here you go, guys. Here is the Offender. Now this is a double pack from Turbo. It comes with Gold X Batromith B4. You know, this one is kind of cool. I don't really have a problem with that one. I don't like how it uses the B4 name because it is just Batromith B2, but it's saying B4 to try and make it more similar to, you know, Turbo. Like if it says B2 and then one product is B4 or something, it doesn't seem as good. So they changed the name just to make it kind of relevant. But anyways, we're going to talk about, boom, Galaxy Zeutron. And just as a little bit of a teaser, I think you know where I'm going to be going with this. So let's just tear this thing open. All right. Tearing it open, tearing into it. Let's get this out of trash. Get that out of here. I'm not going to be taking a look at this because I'm not really doing an unboxing to kind of show this off. I want to show you this Beyblade right here. So we're not going to touch this one for now. But we're just going to pull Galaxy Zeutron Z4 out of its packaging. So that way we can kind of ridicule it. We can kind of talk about it a little bit. So just to take a look at the parts, here is the layer Zeutron Z4 or Galaxy Zeutron Z4. And what can you immediately tell about it? There are no metal balls. Here is Zeus. Here is Zootron. Nothing. And just kind of look at this comparison really quick. I want you to look at just the colors, the yellow, like just the details in general, and kind of just do a compare and contrast. But now let's move on to the next part, which is 4. And, you know, this is basic, you know, whatever. It's a disc. But problem is it's not colored, but this isn't really anything special. I mean, on Luinor L2, they didn't paint the, was it Spiral or 9? I think it was 9. They didn't paint that either. So, I mean, it sucks and it's kind of lazy, but it's not really like we haven't seen it before. And then, here's the last thing. Here is the driver that came with Galaxy Zeus. It's called Planet. It has a metal ball in the middle that isn't really free spinning, but it can spin a little bit, but it has like little, see those? It has like the little metal balls in there. Now, let's see Planet, but for Hasbro. Just kidding. They didn't do it. They did liner. The wheel. It has a little wheel, and the wheel doesn't even move. Or yeah, it does. It moves a little bit, but that's like impossible to move. But yeah, let's do a compare and contrast. Really no competition at all. Now let's just put this Beyblade together really quick, and let's just compare them. And you know, the slopes aren't, you know, trash. They aren't great, but they're not terrible. But let's just do a little bit of a comparison. Here is Galaxy Zeus right here. And here is Zootron Z4. Gimmick, metal balls, nothing. Liner, Planet, painted 4-disc, nothing. Why? What happened? Like, why is this so different? Let me tell you, the reason why this Beyblade is so butchered is because it weighs a lot. Planet weighed a lot. That doesn't work with their slingshot gimmick, so they removed it and gave us liner. Instead of like orbit or something, we got liner. Anyways, and with the layer, the metal balls had balance issues. It was too heavy. Yet again, it did not work with their slingshot gimmick. So instead of just kind of reworking it or making it kind of interesting, instead of changing the gimmick, they just removed it altogether. But it's just look at it. Which one looks like the more quality and fun product? I would say this one, but Hasbro would say that one. And I do not agree with it at all. So let's just do a little bit of a test spin really quick. Now this is in the rail rush mode, I believe. 3, 2, 1, let it go. Okay, pretty interesting. And now let's turn it to the slingshot mode, which, by the way, the slingshot mode for liner basically just sends these 2 pieces of plastic beyond the wheel. So, let's see what this is like really quick. And I'm also going to battle it against, you know, Galaxy Zeus. Let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot. Okay, let's try that again. 3, 2, 1, go, shoot. Well, there it goes. Galaxy Zeus is right here. But there goes Galaxy Zootron Z4. So guys, in summary, we got a Beyblade that was completely stripped of its gimmick, the metal balls completely taken away, the 4-disc was not painted, the paint on the layer looks very kind of just ugh, it's gross. And probably the worst thing of all, we didn't get Planet. We didn't even get, you know, Atomic, because if they stripped away Planet, like I said earlier, if they stripped away Planet and they gave us Atomic or something, well, that sucks. At least we would have gotten a decent part. But they put liner on Galaxy Zeus. What? Like, I don't even see how you can even, like, putting it on Survive or like Flugel or something would have made, it would have been bad, but it would have made sense because it would have been a stamina type driver at least. But they put it on liner, dude. Oh, I gotta stop. I can't talk about it anymore, else I'm gonna get way more upset. But PSA to Hasbro, stop doing this. Don't do this again. People don't want this. People will not buy it. Because more than ever, more than the last generation, just Beyblade YouTubers, YouTube in general, even Amazon, you're able to see Takara Tomy products. Kids know what the Takara Tomy versions look like. So whenever you put liner on this Beyblade and remove what makes it special in general, nobody will want it anymore. So fix it. Either don't release it at all or make a good release. But that has been it. Subscribe, like this video if you agreed. I'll see you in the next one. Have fun, and please don't mess up again, Hasbro.